Oh, wow. This guy came out of nowhere. Watch out for the gravel. Hey guys, thanks for joining in. I'm Chris here, and we're going to look at a couple examples of how traction plays in a very important role for you to be a safe rider on the road. And just as a warning, these are videos that I will be commentating throughout. So if you want to watch some crash videos that has zero commentary, make sure you go check out Chaos Riders, which has all the videos that I collect the examples from. So without further ado, let's get going. Oh, wow. This guy came out of nowhere. Watch out for the gravel. Ooh. Okay, let's watch that again. Yeah, so this ninja here on the left came out of nowhere and really didn't give this rider any maneuver space, especially on a left turn. So this was a really poor decision on this blue ninja here. And by doing so, he was putting this rider at danger and the riders behind them as well. Hopefully he learned from this mess. Let's continue with the video. Okay, so there was some debris. I gotta back it up here. Right there, it seems like there was some debris on the ground, as you can see here, so that this ninja rider had to swerve, which he did a pretty decent job, but then he still tried to make this left turn at a very bad angle. I mean, he's already on the other side, but because he's got an advanced left turns, he didn't really have to worry about these traffic coming to hit him. But he also did not set himself up for success for this quick, sharp left turn when there is this rider here blocking his way. So again, this shows that he had a really poor decision on positioning himself for this intersection. Continue on. Okay. It's going to be hard to see from this video here, but what you're going to end up seeing is a patch of gravel spread out just before this blue ninja rider. And if you don't know anything about riding or traction, for your tires to go over a patch of gravel at a turn, it's asking for the vehicle to slip. And as a car, you wouldn't notice it because you got obviously 4 wheels and 4 contact points. But for a motorcycle, you're on 2 wheels. And when the front one slips for something on the ground, most likely your rear tire is also going to slip with it. And when you're going straight, it's okay, but at a turn and a lean, your tire contact points narrows down a bit, and in this case it caused the bike to just quickly slip down onto the ground right there. You see that? All that debris. And luckily for this rider, he did not have anything in his path, which is good. It just sucks for this rider here because he put himself in this situation where he chose the wrong path to take the left turn and going through this patch of gravel or dirt that caused his wheels to slip. So that's one example of what happens to a motorcycle if you go over something with lower traction. All right, so let's get to the next video. Ooh, sharp left turn. Oh, he made it all right. Going downhill. Okay, let's dissect this one. All right, so I originally thought he was going to wipe out on this left turn because he seemed like he was attacking a little too fast, especially at the very sharp left on a downhill, and it seemed like he was going a little fast. But the rider makes it confidently because his motorcycle was able to brake in time just before he cut through the left turn. There we go. So he makes it to this sharp left turn, speeds up a bit. Seems like he's pretty confident in this road here. And then from further back, you are able to actually see or sense this patch that has new pavement on it. And usually new pavement has a surface area that has lower friction than the older part of the pavement. So when your wheels touch point those two different friction points, there is a chance for your bike to lose a little bit of control. And you do not want to lose that control during a turn, which is what happened here. Right about there. It's a pretty dark patch, which means it's relatively new. And as soon as the front wheel touches down while he's leaning towards the fence here, that's the point of the least amount of friction. Right about there. And it seems like there's a lot of loose grass on it too, so that could have played a role as well. But either way, this is the area that his bike decided to give up because he didn't have enough traction on the road to make this right turn. Ouch. All right, let's watch the next one here. Looks like it's in nighttime. Oh, the ground looks wet. Looks kind of icy too. Ooh. High-sided there. Alright, let's watch it again. All right, let's stop here. So already going into this video, we noticed that there is some wet patches all along the road here, and it could be that it recently rained, but as you probably already know, wet doesn't go well with traction, and especially if it's fresh downpoured rain where it's picking up all the oil from the asphalt. It's usually the point where it's the most slippiest for a rider, and generally that's not really good for turns. Now, he was approaching this turn quite safely and he had good control over speed. It kind of seems like it's in the colder climate, which makes me believe that it could be black ice, but I'm not entirely sure when this was filmed or what season or what region. So this is when he starts losing control and notices that the bike is trying its hardest to keep the bike upright. And yeah, I think it might have been frozen. If the ground was frozen, then this rider really should have not been riding in climates that potentially could have black ice. I mean, I'm guilty of doing it as well, but if I know that the snow has melted or there was fresh rain the night before and then all of a sudden you had a cold snap in your region, I would not ride my motorcycle just because it's so easy for your bike to fall like this. Yeah, you can kind of hear the bike sliding or the tire sliding, going shh like that, as if you're on ice. Let's do it again. There. And then he high-sided. Yeah, that one hurts. So the way to avoid this is just don't go for a ride in this type of climate or if it rained in your area recently. So hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the examples of how traction affects your riding ability. There's going to be tons more of these type of episodes where I'm going to try to group all these motorcycle crash videos or close calls into a single subject that we can talk about as a channel here. So if there's something that I missed or something that I got wrong or something that you wish to provide to my audience here, please put it in the comments below, which will also give you the chance to win KS Moto Cafe's $25 giveaway from either Revzilla or Fort9. And if you enjoyed it, please click that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Ride safe, ride prepared, ride on. Peace.